You raise me up. You raise me up. Getting started again. Welcome in our goal. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. How we all doing? How we all doing? Is that me, the lady with the gorgeous voice? I will have you know that today I am sexy, I am brave, and I am confident. And I'm not saying that I have the most immaculate tea for you, but I have the ambrosia of the gods. The question is, do I start to indulge you all early for tea time? Or do I wait until some more people come in? Dr. Pepper? No. Better. Let's just say, I am not at all a confrontational type in the slightest. I do not like confrontation. I don't like having to confront people. If I can, I will avoid. Until today. I have a coworker. I do not like this coworker. My affirmation and my positive thing I did of the day, every day, is I did not kill this one coworker. It's the one that I talked about with the mop job. No, you gotta keep in mind, she's not good with the kids either. We discovered she does not. Mind you, we are talking about someone who is only almost 30. She does not know how to spell baby. She spelled baby. B-A-B-B-Y. She does not know her ABCs. She has to sing them in order to know what letter she's talking about. And also the mop situation. So, here's what happened since, when was the last time I was live? Tuesday? Here's what happened since Tuesday. So, on Wednesday, okay, obviously I talked with the other person who's in charge of the room that I'm in charge of, right? She comes in for the mornings, I close, right? Simple. I send her the mop pictures. I just feel bad for her now, for real. But, so, she was like, I'm going to tell her to only clean the water bottles, because we have like little water bottles for the kids, like with their names on it and stuff, so that if they ever get thirsty throughout the day, they can just grab their water bottle. Super easy and simple. Have her clean the water bottles and take out the trash. And me personally, I was going to sweep, vacuum, mop. Well, actually more vacuum and mop. Sweeping gets done after snack time, but regardless, I'm gonna do that at the end of the night. So, it gets to the end of the night, and mind you, she does not have a license, so she relies on a ride. I do not think that you should be, like, working a job that's, like, kinda iffy on when you leave if you do not have a license and a car, okay? And like, live super far away. Like, if you're within walking distance, it's whatever, but she's, like, a ways away. So, I guess the end of the night. It's not even time for her to leave yet. 5:30. That is when us closers are supposed to leave, technically. It was like 5:15. She's grabbing her bags. I look, I see the bottles. Haven't been done. Trash. Hasn't been done. I'm like, hey. Are you gonna do the bottles and trash? No, my grandma's here. Leaves. So here's a story of how I cried out of frustration while mopping the floors. I now added my one coworker in Discord. If you watch this, no you didn't. Keep your mouth shut. Don't talk about it to anybody. I told you not to look. I told him not to look. I was like, do not look too deep. You may talk to me on Discord. Do not look into anything attached to the account. So, so, let's see. What happened? Oh, yes. So, today I come into work. And I know I'm gonna have to, like, work with her, right? Because I know that, so, there's 2, like, rooms for our age group. It's, like, 3 to 4. And she and another person are in the second room. Me and my favorite coworker are in the first room. And the one girl that I like, who's in charge of the second room, she's like, hey, I need to use the bathroom before, because she was like leaving at 11, I came in at 10. I was like, yeah, go on, use the bathroom. So I'm standing in there, and the one coworker looks at me, and she's like, sees my face, and she's like, is something wrong? Now, normally, me being the non-confrontational one, I would go, no, nothing's wrong. That ended today. I looked at her, I said, yes, something is wrong. Me and insert the other person who works in my room asked you to do 2 things. Bottles, trash. When I reminded you to do them, you told me, oh, my grandma's here, and left. She went quiet and looked away sheepishly, and I have never wanted to laugh so hard in my life. I shit you not. Me, my favorite coworker, and the person that has to primarily work with her have a group chat purely to shit talk her at this point, because we are all tired. I can't believe I said it to her. And it was so funny because, like, at the end of the night, she's like, is there anything you need? And I'm like, no. I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. Oh, and the cherry on top. So, you cannot watch the kids alone unless the state clears you. And, fun fact, she's cleared. Double fun fact, she doesn't know. We're not telling her. Because we don't want to leave her alone with the kids. We're trying to get it revoked before she ever even finds out. Like, oops. Oopsies. Yeah, we might be a little evil. We might be a little evil. And coworker who can technically access this. If you watch this and you hear this, no you didn't. No you didn't. You told me do whatever I needed to feel better. This is how I'm feeling better. The brownies were just the start. They were just the prologue. A little bit of a lot. Alright. Also, hi Lahonk and Slevin, sorry. I was ranting. I was having a moment. Oh my god. Nope, they, I found a box mix of, what was it? What was it? It was like salted caramel brownies. So I was like, ooh, those sound really good. Like, you would make the brownies and you would put the brownies in the pan, and then there was like a packet of like salted caramel mix. And you would like drizzle that on top. And they were so good. They were so good. I have what's left next to me. Thank you, Argo. Argo here actually, because when I made the brownies and I sent him, he's like, you should bake more, and I was like, that's really expensive to ship this out. He's like, no, bake for yourself, and I'm like, I shall. And thus I did. And I am now fat. I had brownies for lunch. That is not healthy. That's not healthy. They're so good though. They're so good. And I have to give some to Fix when I see him tomorrow, because he did not get any Dr. Pepper brownies. He got left out completely, and I feel so bad because I can drive to his fucking house. I left him out, and I feel so bad. I feel so bad. No, I didn't. I didn't. I'm awful. I'm awful. Oh, that's okay. If you want, I've got some stories about, you know how I opened the Tupperware? No, I do not know how you open the Tupperware. I imagine with scissors. No, for me, the meanest prank I played was, do we want to have another story time, or do we want to have triggers? You know what, I'm going to do Lahonk's trigger, and then we'll have story time. You know what, I'm not doing the big frog. I'm going to do this frog. Do you actually want, like, the big frog? Like, the big one? Or no? Do you want the big frog? Or do you just want the big frog? Because what I was gonna use was, like... No, we have not unlocked the 13-inch yet. Nope. No 13-inch yet. Just the 9-inch. Woo! What is the 9-inch? Oh, Kitty, welcome in. I'm so glad that you, a first-time chatter. Do you know the little wooden frog instruments that people use for ASMR streams? Do you know what that is? Imagine one of those, but 9 inches. And would you believe me that we have one on the throne that is 13 inches? Right? You have... Let me give a demonstration real quick so you understand. You have the small one, right? Tiny, effective. His name is Biggest Dickus, so if you ever say, hear me say, I'm pulling out my Biggest Dickus, that's why. You have the one that most people have. Small, fits in the palm of my hand. Very effective. And then you have the gargantuan boy. He's huge. He's big. Boy is massive. I have pictures of him. He's a big boy. He's huge. Hi, Annie. Hi. Where's my pictures of the big boy? I need the big boy. Where is the big boy? Where is the big boy? There he is. How about this? I found the image of him in my passenger seat because I took him to Canada. Oh, and I also have a picture of him next to all my others. Okay, are you ready for this? I don't think you are. Oh shit. Hey, I live in Canada. I go once a month. And I am planning on immigrating by the end of the year. But yeah, there he is in my passenger seat. There he is. And then here he is next to all of the regular ones. Look at him. He's huge. This frog is better endowed than some men. Okay, it's really sad because, like, oh no, he don't gotta worry. But I put him in my passenger seat, right? That's a big frog. I know he is. We call him the big frog. But I put him in my passenger seat because I was like, I think it'll be really funny to go across Border Patrol with a giant wooden frog in my passenger seat. I was expecting them to be like, what's with the frog? Until I forgot to take my dab pen out of my purse and I had to declare it. So they were a little preoccupied. Just a little bit. What we call it, big bitch? I don't know. We call this one the divine frog when we use echo on it. But, I don't know. I don't know what we'll call him. I want him to be funded though, because I want the glory of having the big frog here. Like, I want the frog collection to be complete. Please. Somebody, anybody, send him home. Send him home. He's waiting. The longer we wait, the more likely he is to go out of stock. So you need a 13-inch. Exactly. And they make even bigger ones, but those ones are custom order. Also, Slevin, for tier 1 subs, they only get to pick one trigger for their submarine. So what would you like? Would you like the name spelling or the keyboard? But yes, I need the 13-inch frog. You are so right for that. I am a size queen when it comes to my frogs. I'm a simple creature. So tier 2 can split it and tier 3 can split it. Tier 2 gets 2 triggers, tier 3 can get 3 triggers, respectively. Obviously, that's only if they want. I hate you. 6 minutes of blowing, my jaw will fucking hurt. Oh, thank you for the paw, kitty. My jaw is gonna fall off. Alright. Slevens was first, so I will be doing his. That's not the team spirit. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright. Sleven Calabra 154 S L E V I N K E L E V R A 154 Sleven Calabra 154 S L E V I N K E L E V R A 154 Sleven Calabra 154 S L E V I N K E L E V R A 154 Sleven Calabra 154 S L E V I N K E L E V R A 154 Sleven Calabra 154. Also, has that been right? I feel like our thingy is not keeping track, because I know for a fact we were at. Oh, nobody's re-upped their sub. Duh. I was like, I feel like that hasn't been keeping track, but nobody re-upped their sub. I'm just dumb. Never mind. Hi, Chad. Did you know we're having a subathon? I forgot to pin that message. There we go. We're doing a subathon. And we are almost, we're very close to finishing the initial first set of goals. So then we'll be moving on to the stretch goals. I'm very excited because some of the stretch goals are very, 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 very fun. Very fun. Worst prank I did? Oh, yes. Yes. Alright, so here's what happened. I had a cousin. I have a cousin. She's still around. She's not dead. But Sleven, thank you for the gift sub. So, here's what happened. Well, when I was young, I had very lovely, long, blonde hair. Went down to my butt. My hair's growing out. It's actually getting quite long now. It's like down to it's getting to like the middle of my back. And I had a cousin that thought it would be really, really funny to stick a bug's nest in my hair. I decided it'd be really funny to get her back. So I asked my mom. Think of the fall, Darth Maul. So I asked my mom, I was like, hey mom, how can we get my cousin back? Okay. So, for about 6 months straight, about a month or so, we would go out to her job. When she worked after dark, we went out to her job, and we would saran wrap her car. So she'd have to come out of her job in the middle of the night and cut saran wrap off her car just to get in. Occasionally we mixed it up, made a cardboard cut out of a man and saran wrapped it to her car so it looked like someone was standing next to it. She blamed everyone. She blamed her sisters. She blamed her brother. She blamed her mother. Not her father. Her father wasn't that type. Blamed all her co-workers. Made posts about it on Facebook. She did not know who it was. She blamed everybody but me. So, you might ask, why only 6 months? Well, sadly the fun has to come to an end. She changed job. It wasn't a job that was only 15 minutes away. And she got a new car, so for the last time we did it, we just did saran wrap streamers on her mirrors. For a little fun hoorah goodbye. Stayed a secret. Mind you, this was happening in like the winter months. Summertime rolls around. My family has like a little corn roast during like harvesting season for corn, for sweet corn. Hi, Larson. So, she just still doesn't know. She has no clue. Everybody she's accused has said, it's not me. So she doesn't know who it is. So at this corn roast, I walk up to her, and I just look at her and I go, it was me. She did not think for a moment it was me. Oh, but it was. And she was pissed. And it actually kind of got a little worrisome for a bit, because she seemed very legitimately angry at me. And you know what? That made itself very apparent. Fast forward to winter time. I think it was like New Year's. So it was like quite a time jump. Like, I don't see her that often. But she held on to that anger for a while. We're over at her parents' place. And she's still living with her parents because she was like a teenager at the time. And me and one of her sisters, who was like my age, were playing outside. And they had dogs. And she came out and tried to like force my face in dog poop. Okay. I resisted. I was a very, very buff child. Thank God. Well, she decided that she was going to try and get me at some point that night. And I was not going to be dethroned. But that wasn't my goal. My goal was just to get her to leave me the fuck alone. Well, there's a little thing that, like, apparently if you blow bubbles in below freezing temperatures, they'll freeze in like little ice spheres. Well, I was standing on top of like a snowbank that had been pushed up by a plow, like kind of against the house, and the door was like maybe 5 feet away. Well, I'm standing up here blowing these bubbles. She comes charging out the front door up the snowbank at me. I get jump scared because I'm not expecting it. It happens in like less than 2 seconds. So just my first instinct reaction, the first thing I had in my hand was bubbles. I splashed her with the bubbles directly in her eyes. She goes in the house spitting and muttering. She didn't fuck with me after that. But now we're older, we're both adults, she has kids. I don't even think she fucking remembers anymore. But I do, because it was fucking hilarious. She left me alone after that. Thank you for the follow, even. You tried to kill her. Kinda. Not really. It was just my instinct. I got scared. She literally came charging out of the house up the hill at me. And I just was like, sploosh. Sploosh. Whoopsie. But yeah, no, yeah, that happened. Anyways, up next we have 2 minutes of breathing. Okay, Argo, when you say breathing, do you mean like guided breathing, mic breathing, or mic blowing? Because I know you added that jokingly. I'm trying to figure out what you mean, because we got a lot of breathing. We got a lot of breathing stuff. Guided breathing. Breathe. Anyways. Yeah, we've reached the point where Shark will be VTubing. He actually has a PNG model. He's gonna be a PNG tuber for this event to start out. Hold on. I can give a little preview. Wait, is it? Yeah, there we go. He's here. You can see him. Hold on. We're gonna. There he is. There he is. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. Look at him. Jeffrey Landshark. He's a Jeffer. Jeffy. Also, yes, I have all of my mods on me. All of my mods. Every last one. You can spot all of my mods. Should we do a mod tour? So we're going to start off with the important one. There he is. He's in his favorite spot. Then we have the shark. And then we have the happy. And then in my ears are very populated. I have a Jobanoki in my left ear over there up top. And then I have a Robin in my one ear, and I have a Argo in my earring. And then I have a Fix and a Slevin on top of my head. Yeah. That's my seat. No, it's not. It's preoccupied. It's taken. It's taken. It's taken. Sorry, buddy. You're a little late. Alright. We're gonna get started. Damn it, Automod. I do plan on making like a mod appreciation toggle. Or like redeem. Because they deserve it. They've tolerated me. Every single mod that is still here to this day became a mod over a year ago. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Alright. We're gonna let it do one full rotation. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. 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 Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. One more time. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Very good. Alright. And up next is 2 minutes of meditation now that you are nice and relaxed. With those breathing exercises, I want you to continue on and breathe in and out, clearing your mind. With every breath, you feel your mind growing blank. It's not an empty void. It is a blank canvas. We are going to paint new thoughts on it. Happy thoughts, positive thoughts. You will picture your safe place, somewhere that you are comfortable, where you feel at home. I want you to picture it in your mind. Hear the sounds, smell the smells, and see that you are surrounded by peace, that you are comfortable, and that you do not deserve to be held back by the tension, that you deserve to be free, that all the stress you've been holding in, that has been controlling you, does not serve you, and it does not own you. You will let it go. You are safe, and you will move past this. You have the strength. You have the courage. You are higher than this. Breathe in and out one last time and let it go. And now a haircut. Where are my scissors? Also, hi Eduardo. Hi. Oh, I have so many people that have like checked in. Hi Gray, I didn't realize you got in here. Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Where are my... There they are. And friendly reminder to all my new subscribers from choosing to do a recurring subscription, which if you have, thank you so much. Every person that does consider a recurring subscription and does, I appreciate it a lot. And for those who have Prime and use that, that is also very much appreciated. Thank you. But even for people who got a gift sub, you can use the free daily sub option to get a redeem. Alright. Sorry, I was checking some stuff. I got a message and I was like, can I help you? Can I help you? I didn't realize I was alone in a call. My bad. Oopsie. Alright. Scissors. My chat talk was getting very interesting. Thoughts on marathon, everyone. I know nothing about it. Also, I was very confused because like I was in the call alone with just like one dude and he was mentioning something about Overwatch. I'm like, I'm not even here. Don't talk to me. I don't know what was going on. I need to continue my ranking. I'm so tired. I have somebody that I've been like, well, I ranked with them one day and I've been trying to find like another day to rank with them again because like we like did really good and like we almost made it to gold. They made it to gold actually. I think I was like crawling out of like silver. Soon, trademark. Next season. Cry. And there we go. And up next is... Jesus Christ. Also welcome in, Shorzy. Up next is 4 minutes of heartbeats. Kira, would you maybe like something else? I'll do 2 minutes on each side. Stop trying to control me. So actually there's a problem with that. The way that I have it, I can't really have a cooldown on it. Like the shortest cooldown I can have on it is a minute. Which is really fucking silly. Like, please let me put like a different cooldown on it. But what I think I'm gonna do, because like I don't necessarily like doing back-to-back triggers, I like spacing it out and like making it different, is I might just start denying like reoccurring requests. So like if somebody does request 2 things back to back, just refunding all but the first one. Because like I want to do different stuff. I want to do a mix of things. My dog is up. Alright. Also 10 minutes will be tarot time already, which feels unreal. I'm like, damn. mixed. Also, I think I turned my heating pad up too high because in the middle of that I was like, damn, my back kind of itch. I turned that up way too hot. Too hot, too hot. Too hot. Alright. There we go. Right now we are all caught up, and in 5 minutes we will be starting tarot. Get a nice drink of water. Water. There we go. Oh. Let me sit up. Oh. Affirmations. Alright. I feel like I have a burp stuck in my chest. That is uncomfy. Why did God make drinking water so damn difficult for hot girls like me? The fuck? He's trying to drown us. Is going on out there? You're welcome. Only a minute till tarot. Tarot time. Tarot time. Do, 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 do. Okay. I figured I should hit it. Time to shut your brain off. My face when let's see, what deck do we want to use? Hi Atrix! I see you made it on time. A little late the other day, huh? I saw you when I went back to finish things up on like YouTube, and it was just like, oh no! He missed it! He was right there! I felt so bad. I was like, no! A little late, are we? Guess where I'll be next week, by the way. I'll be coming back. Coming back to the land of the syrup. I'm so excited. Yippee. I said that so monotone. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Jesus, girl. Have some energy. Oh my god. If it was last stream, then yes, you literally like popped in as we rated out. And then I went back to like finish things up and make sure I wasn't live on Twitch anymore, because I have to do that, by the way. And yeah. I don't know if he's still in chat. I have a tarot reading for Argo. No, you have to end the stream in OBS. And I am dumb. And sometimes I forget. And then me talking to my boyfriend after stream is just up on Twitch. What? Why? That's absurd. Obviously not your side effects, like someone making fun of you for it. Like, that's uncontrollable. That's not something you can control. Not gonna forget to check in this time. Good job. Alright, Argo got the Sisters of Harmony. Music, affinity, balance. The Sisters of Harmony exemplify a joint creative endeavor and successful partnerships. Harmony is key, and you'll need to tune into each other's voice. By blending diverse voices, we find symmetry and perfect balance. Hi, Billy. Hi. Slevin, you are up next. I am doing tarot readings as we speak. Slevin, you got mania. Girl is going crazy. Anxiety, nervous imaginings. The Roman goddess Mania is the mother of spirits of the night who ruled the undead and the underworld. Her name means to think vigorously. Though this does not refer to simply interesting thoughts or innovative ideas, she is the goddess of madness. I mean, I imagine that there's meds out there that don't give you such severe side effects, you know? Like, it's just a matter of finding what is going to work best for you. Mind glitch. Yeah, it's gonna be like an endeavor. Like, not everything works good on the first time. Sometimes it takes time. The Honk, you're up next. Witch's Brew. Cultivate, healing, refine. The witch stirs her cauldron full of the perfect healing herbs to cure anything that ails you. Her whole world is rich with resources, and she has cultivated it all to concoct her potions. Throughout time and through extensive efforts, she has developed skills, knowledge, and wisdom. Belle, you're up next. Her secrets. That sounds very, very sexy. Secrets listening. The four sisters are sharing a moment of secret privileged information. They lean on each other for support and are keenly interested in what the others have to share. When this card is drawn, it signifies the need to confide in a friend. The value of having a friend to share your secrets with is immeasurable. Oh, Belle. Belle, I'll be your friend. I'm nosy. Tell me. Mixed, you're up next. Tell chat, they obviously won't share it. Right, chat? Oh, well, Mixed, your card just flew out. The Soma Goddess. It's really funny because I'll just be shuffling and a card will just slip out. And I'm like, oh, there's your card. Wholeness, integrity, centered. The Soma Goddess is here to remind you that you are a perfect expression of the universal life force and always have been. Wholeness comes when you are awakened to the reality that wherever you are on your path, there you are. You are precisely where you belong right now. Hi, Ash. Hi. Eduardo, you're up next. Yeah, your card does tend to fly out. You're just magical. You're magic, Mike. Teehee. Anyways. Eduardo, you got Amunet. Don't tell Shark I said that. Don't tell Shark I said that. I slipped out. I'm sorry. Hidden meanings, deceit. Amunet is a goddess of mystery whose name means the hidden one. She symbolizes the subconscious mind or the shadow self. Drawing this card indicates something has been obscuring your vision and you are unable to see the whole picture clearly. You may feel that you are stumbling in the dark and that nothing is going as planned. Billy, you are up next. Bast. Domesticity, nurturing. The Egyptian goddess Bast is the protector of the household. She is widely known today as the cat goddess, the queen of domestic affairs. As a fertility goddess, she protects mothers and their children and brings health to the whole family. In Egyptian magical texts, an offering to Bast was made by women with hopes that this would enable them to conceive or help their crops to grow. Billy is submissive and braidable. Understood. Glitch, you're up next. Nami also saying guided breeding earlier. That was fucking hilarious. I've been thinking about that like ever since. Glitch, you also got Witch's Brew. What? You heard me. We're continuing on with the Witch's Brew. Where is it? This goddess is creative, industrious, versatile, and talented. She gives a centered feeling of well-being by the warmth of her fire. When this card is drawn, it is time to develop and refine your own qualities of consistency, attention, and imaginative consideration. It is well worth knowing what you don't know and taking the time to fill in the gaps of your knowledge in your chosen interest. Yeah, guided reading.
Why was that the first thing I heard? Because that's when you tuned into stream. Shark, you're up next. Oh, Shark, you should go back and listen to the start of this stream, by the way. There was a lot of tea. If you want to hear about a really fucking stupid coworker and how I absolutely owned her today, please go back and watch the VOD. That goes for all of my late joiners. Oh, it was so good. Shark, you got the Red Queen. Caution, ambition. The Red Queen solemnly crosses the threshold towards her chosen destination. She has checked her strengths, weaknesses, and personal initiative thoroughly, and believes she now has the inner resources to move forward. She recalls a time in the past where she had set herself a goal but fell short. Damn, Daniel. 5 more minutes to get a tarot reading. Up next is Kira. His card flipped over. Aphrodite. Okay, slut. Passion, beauty, desire. The goddess Aphrodite bodes well for your direct experience of love, charm, and your eye for beauty. Aphrodite enhances awareness of your personal aesthetic pleasures. She heightens the desire for love, whether it's between you and your partner, or perhaps an increase of love in your heart towards yourself and everything you delight in. To be in the right space to experience the gifts of Aphrodite, it is necessary to be fully present in the moment, and you must believe that you are truly worthy of love. Drawing this card is a call to open your heart, forgive transgressions by yourself and your loved ones, and to position yourself to give and receive love more fully. What do you mean I'm due for payment? What do you mean? Speaking of which, it's my card next. That's so mean. You don't say that. That's gay. Madame Soleil. That's like woman, sun woman. Generosity, magnanimity. Madame Soleil, the sun goddess, lives in the light, and there is nothing difficult or complicated about her. Bullshit. She emanates truth, clarity, and creative energy, and she inspires generosity. Drawing this card is very fortunate. It reminds you that the more love you give, the more love you'll receive in return. It is a call to open your heart wide and let the light of the sun goddess in. Allow it to radiate back out of you towards others. Practice a warm-hearted approach to every situation you come across. You'll find your whole outlook will become more cheerful, optimistic, and idealistic. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. All right. We are caught up on tarot readings for now, so I'm going to go back to regular ASMR requests. Reminder that tarot will be closing in approximately 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yeah, get your tarot while it's hot, chat. Get it while it's hot. It's hot. It's ready. All right. Let's see. Shark, you wanted to wait on yours. So up next is ear picks. And if by the time I'm done with this,
no one has redeemed tarot, then it will be closed. I'm a simple woman. I don't think you understand. I literally, like, what I do is I'll, like, turn on my heating pad and I'll, like, lean back against it as hard as I can. And I will just, like, enjoy that shit. I will enjoy that shit to death. I'm just like, I want to soak up all of the warmth. I am a cat. I am not sorry for my cat-like tendencies. I am not sorry. I am a simple creature. Hey Tony, what's the flakes? The flakes say go fuck yourself, Long. Go fuck yourself. Stop putting dinosaur facts in the chat. Stop it. Somebody come get her. He's dropping dino facts. That's cute. But dinosaurs are cool. Seals are cooler. I love seals. I love seals. precious. I love them so much. I hope you all know that our mascot is like going to be a fucking like seal that is my like mix of like what I am. Why not? Because I don't want a frog. Frogs are not my favorite. So it'll be like a seal dragon tiger thing. And it'll be inspired by like my 2.0 design. So my mods who have already seen it, they know it's going to be big. Oh, sorry, that was too loud. Far too loud. I can't confirm. Damn, shark, damn. You'd have to go look on the SiriPod website. You'd have to go look. Hiya, too. Hi. That was my shoulder. I'm comfy. Let's see. Shark, are you home yet or no? Are you home yet or no? Because I don't want to do your team yet if you're not home. I'll give you a little bit to get on your PC then. I'll do the other one first.
Actually what? What? It slaps, so send it. Alright, I shall. A water jar. Hi, Ram. I'm doing quite good today, quite good. I was very confident at work. I handled a situation that I could have chose to be non-confrontational in, but I decided things needed to change, so I was confrontational. I'm very proud of myself. My best friend was like, "Don't be sorry, you are a warrior." Don't be scared, because I was like, I'm scared of myself. I don't know who I am. And I also started working out today. That was fun. Well, I say that. I've had like small things I've been doing. Like I set myself little challenges of like, do like 5 lunges a day. Well, like do 5 lunges on Wednesday, do like 5 jumping jacks on Thursday, things like that. And today I texted my mom and was like, we're gonna do the 15-minute burn everything exercise routine. And she was like, what does that mean? I was like, we're just gonna move. If it hurts everywhere, then we're good. Oh, Taro already finished, Billy. Taro is already done. What was yours? I do not know. You would have to go back in the VOD and watch. Tarot starts at an hour into the VOD. Yes. But it is up on YouTube right now. It is still technically going live, but you can go back and look, because I never want to like lock any of my stuff behind a paywall as far as like the live streams and stuff go. Also, for all of my coffee supporters, you are now getting 2 extra videos exclusive that will not be on YouTube. They will be non-talking versions of whatever the previous like audio was. So how right now there is the siren roleplay up on my coffee for early access. You will be getting a siren song 5-minute audio. They will always be 5-minute audios extra. So you'll be getting extra audio, 2 extra 5-minute audios per month for as low as 5 schmeckles. That's a pretty good deal, and you get 2 weeks early access to all my videos that go up on YouTube. And if you do a recurring subscription during the subathon, it counts towards that handy dandy little timer. Yep. And the goals. And it counts for double just what a regular coffee dono does. Which also I realize commissions do not count. It is just regular tips that do. So yeah. But tips and reoccurring subscriptions count. Let's see. Alright, up next is the Feely Sealy. which he is also up on the YouTube right now. He is our most recent video. He's very, very silly, and I would highly recommend you go listen because he's very worth it. The feely seely. He's so silly. Let's see here. And then up next is positive affirmations. Yep. Hold on. Alright. Shark, you are doing such a wonderful job. You are doing far better than you know. At times, the weight of the world may feel like too much, and you may feel like quitting. But deep down, I know that you have the courage and the strength to push on, to persevere despite all of the odds, to keep going no matter what. You have all it takes to make it through any storm you face. No matter how bad things get, you will find a way to the other side. You will find your path through. Whether it's pushing through, climbing over, or going under, you will make it through thick and thin. No matter what, you will always have the strength. I have a very interesting binge. I think I told you guys about it. I've been really enjoying like the V8 Splash Mango or like tropical. No problem, shark. And I put together like my Walmart order of like things that I like need, like cat food, cat litter, energy drinks, things like that, right? And I put together my list, my order, and I was like, okay, I want to make sure that I have a jug of like V8 Splash for the house for me to drink, and also I want a jug to take to Canada so I don't run out while I'm up there. And I'm looking and I see something, and you want to bet I added it to my order. So V8 has energy drinks. They're like the splash juices, I think. So they're not carbonated, but they're equivalent to 1 cup of coffee. So I got myself a case of 6 because that's the smallest amount they had. I had never seen those before, so I was like, oh my god, I like the juice. I wonder if I'll like this. And I plan on testing it tomorrow. I did want to try it too early. Convoy, hi. How you doing? We're talking about energy drinks. I found out that V8 makes their own energy drink. That's like the juice, I think. Or at least that's what I was told, because like I mentioned it to somebody who drinks like a lot of energy drinks. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's like not carbonated. It's weird. Actually, it was really funny. I had to explain to the kids what energy drink tasted like today. Because they were all drinking their waters. Just cooking and cleaning. I also feel accomplished. I started like a workout routine today, and I'm feeling good. I hurt. I achieved my goal. Everything burns. But yeah, no, they were drinking their water, and I was drinking my energy drink, and they were like, what's that? And I'm like, my energy drink. And one that goes, that's an adult drink. And I was like, yep. And they're like, does it taste good? And the one goes, I think it tastes good. I goes, you know when your TV gets all staticky? It tastes like that, but fruity. TV static plus fruit. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. I haven't had the chance to stop by. I've been so freaking busy. I've been so busy. Work has got me tired. It's got me tired. I'm feeling EP. I'm feeling EP. Yeah. I'm so tired. Same. Okay, Shark. Please tell me you're gonna go back and listen to the VOD. Please tell me you are, because the tea, I cannot go through it all again. There's just that much that's happened in the past 2 days. You can. I'll give you a little nibble. You know the one that fucked up the mopping? Well, yeah, Tran. But you know the one that fucked up the mopping? So, the one that fucked up the mopping, who, mind you, works as a babysitter at a daycare, cannot spell baby. She spelled it B-A-B-B-Y. B-A-B-B-Y. I found that out today. I found that out today. B-A-B-B-Y. She also has to sing her alphabet, or else she doesn't know where the letters are. Okay. I don't have to sing it. Sometimes I do have to go through the alphabet, but like, because I don't remember off the top of my head where H is, but like, is she? Yeah, actually, dead ass. Dead ass. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. You know, that's like the one thing about living in a small town, right? Is when you come from a small town, your mother knows everything about everyone, especially if they're kind of related to you. Let me explain real quick. Me and this girl are related through marriage. So, my grandma's brother married my great-aunt-in-law. My great-aunt-in-law has a sister who is the grandmother to this girl. So, we are technically related. And it makes me sob. Deeply. It makes me sob. But no. I guess as far as that goes, both of her parents were in the like special classes, and she actually got lucky as far as that goes, because apparently her sister was on the far end of the spectrum, and her child that she has, yes, she is a mother, scary, is apparently like an absolute tyrant. Like, I'm not telling people how to live their lives, but what the fuck? But yeah, it's been a ride. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Good. We're having some ranting. We're having some chatting. We're having some triggers. Yeah. It's just literally, Shark. It's to the point that me and my coworkers dislike her so much that all the ones that directly have to deal with her throughout the day have made a group chat. Me, the girl who I work directly with in the same room, and the one who's in the second room working directly with her. We have made a group chat just to bitch about the things she does. Yeah. And to like collect up all of her receipts to continuously show to our bosses. You know what? I will repeat the one thing that did make me feel really good. This is like my affirmation of the day. It's my good thing I did. So, TLDR, on Wednesday night, she was asked to do 2 things because of her shitty mob job on Tuesday. We only asked her to do 2 things. Bottles, trash. Cool. Easy, right? End of the night, she's getting her stuff ready to go. And I go, hey, bottles and trash haven't been done. Can you do those? And she goes, no, my grandma's here. Mind you, we leave at 5:30. It was 5:15. She was not supposed to sign up. Not that early. And she left. And then today I came into work and I knew I was going to be working in the room with her because the one girl that is in the same room as her had an appointment, so she had to leave early today. So I knew I was going to be taking her position. But that wasn't going to be until like 11. But I stopped in at 10 and the one girl's like, oh, can I use the bathroom? I'm like, yeah. So I'm in the room alone with her and like the kids. And I'm sure I've got this look on my face. And she goes, oh, what's wrong? Or she goes, oh, is something wrong? And I'm like, yeah. Last night, me and my coworker asked you to do 2 things. Bottles, trash. When I asked you to do them, you told me my grandma's here and left. She went quiet as sheepishly looked away. And I just was standing there flabbergasted with myself that I took the confrontational route. I was like, damn, who was that? Who was that girl in me? Yeah, gobsmacked. For real, on God. For real. I was just like, oh my God, I said that. Oh my God. I did that. Oops. Shit. It's like, what is she even gonna say about it? Like, what is she even gonna do? She's gonna be like, oh, Ember said this. Like, bitch, Ember was spitting straight facts. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I'm not sorry. What are they gonna do? Give me another write-up? Go on. Explain that write-up. See, here's the thing. Normally, I'm the type. To be like, oh, nothing's wrong. Yeah, she doesn't have a license or a car, so her grandma picks her up. But yeah, she was literally like, oh, my grandma's here. And she walked away before I could even say anything. I couldn't say anything. She literally just left. And I had to stay late to mop the floors and vacuum because of the fact that she cannot be trusted to do a basic task. Right? That's sad. And literally, I started like crying at work from frustration. Mopping. Like I was mopping and crying at the same time. It's so bad. I was like crashing out in my room, like losing my mind. And like what happened was like after I can you report her? Oh, people have been. Trust me, people have been. It's only a matter of time. The funny thing. So in my state, you have to get cleared to watch the kids alone. It's up to the state. They have to do a background check, all that. I was literally mopping my own tears, yeah. Now here's the thing. There's only a few people in the building that know this secret. She's cleared. She does not know this. We are not telling her. We are collecting information on her to have it revoked before she ever even finds out that she was cleared. The bosses know. A couple of like the long-time employees know. And me and the girl who I work directly with know. That is it. Those are the only people. I love a happy ending. But it's only a matter of time. I gotta be patient. Continue collecting my receipts. It was really funny though. It was really funny. Because, mind you, like, I'm the type that when I get crying and like I'm trying to shove it down, don't talk to me. Because if I talk, it's gonna bring it back. So I tuck it down enough to go sign out and get out into the parking lot. And I see one of my coworkers and he goes, mind you, it was really funny. So for context, earlier in the day while I was going out to lunch, I hopped in a Discord call with my boyfriend because we go on lunch at the same time. And this coworker was like, is that the Discord noise I just heard? And I'm like, maybe. Well, I'm out in the parking lot. He was like, it was so funny earlier because like I did not expect to hear the Discord ping from the kitchen. And then he sees my face because I'm like, yeah, it was funny. And he goes, are you okay? And I'm just like, no. And I start crying in the parking lot. And he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm so fucking frustrated. How am I? Oh, I'm gossiping. We're spilling the tea. I'm having a great time. I started my workout routine. We doing a lot. We productive today. But yeah, I hope she faces the consequences too. It's only a matter of time. Literally, if you are teaching kids as a babysitter and cannot spell baby, there is something wrong. Do you guys want to know the best part? Do you want to know the best part about this tea? I know how she was at a previous job. So my lovely moderator Fix, he's the one in my hair, like more forward in my hair, not in my ponytail, but like in my bangs. He worked with her at her last job. He was her manager. Do you know what he says? Oh yeah, she was fucking lazy. She was in charge of cleaning, and after she left, their store cleanliness score was higher than it had ever been when she was there. So now it's become an ongoing bit. We'll get like talking about work, and I'll be like, he'll be like, man, it sucks, we're understaffed. I'll be like, do you want her back? And he'll go, no. No. No, I don't want her back. Keep her. I'm like, I don't want to keep her. I want her fired. I want her fired. I need somebody to make the gif of like Eddie Brock in the church. I have related so much to fucking Eddie Brock in the church going, please God, kill Spider-Man. Only it's me with this girl. I'm like, please God, fire this bitch. The worst part is like, I know where she lives. And Fix told me that I should buy a book on how to mop and leave it on her doorstep. And I'm like, I can't fucking do that. I can't It's really funny. Just leave an entire mop on her doorstep at that point. It'd be really fucking funny. But I would definitely get like charges pressed. He was, but it's so funny. Like, that's my spirit animal right now. I have been referencing that meme so much. My spirit animal memes right now are, please God, kill Peter Parker. And oh wait, no, yeah, it wasn't Spider-Man, it was Peter Parker. And if I don't like food, I love it. If I don't love it, I swallow. But specifically the one that is KMS in Minecraft, Smiles. That one is my spirit animal as well. That one has been the reigning champion for a couple months. I feel like everybody has like a spirit animal meme that they like refer back to. They're like, this is the shit right here. This is my bread and butter. This is what matters the most in my life. I will reference this until the end of time. I'm gonna reference this one specific thing for the rest of my days. That screaming gopher. Is it the one that goes, Alan? Alan, 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 Alan? Or is it just the one that like straight up screams? Because I know there was one that like just straight up screams, that just goes, ah, ah. Obviously I'm not gonna actually scream. I'm not gonna actually scream, that would be rude. There's too many people sleeping. They're all going honkshu, honkshu, me, 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 me. Honkshu, honkshu, me, 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 me. The straight up screaming one? Okay. Okay. Oh, I just popped my back. And it felt so good. Do you spell baby with 2 B's? I guess that would be 3 B's. You've heard of 2B, now get ready for 3B. Who doesn't? 2B. You heard me. A 2B? Where? I was blessed today. Do you know what? It came across my Twitter feed. It was a 2B witch cosplay and art piece. Like somebody drew it, like as fan art. It was so good. Oh my god. Let me see if I can find it. I'll send it. Also, a really buff woman in a dress came across my feed. I'll send that one to you, Shark. I'm not posting that one in Discord. Y'all get too freaky. Too freaky. Okay, it's going in the NSFW media channel. You'll have to open it to see the quote retweet of like the like actual cosplay. But yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Dalton. Lying is bad. That was something that the kids were saying way too much today. They kept being like, liar, liar, paint's on fire. And they were saying that for like an hour straight. Like, I have a high tolerance for like repetitive stuff because usually I like just disassociate and I'm like, not there. I'm in my happy place. Happy to be a happy place. Smash. Also, we have so many channels live tonight. Like, so many live tonight. I don't know who we're gonna raid into. Yeah. And next week I am gonna like experiment with like the new sketch mall. We're gonna see how it goes. Question is, who are we gonna raid into? Why does Shark have it out for you? Shark, stop having it out for him. Wow. That's fucking rude. That's fucking rude. Why you gotta be so fucking mean to him? He's just a boy. He's just a little lad. watching on YouTube, make sure to follow me on Twitch, as well as all of my other links. Of course. Schedule is changing. Yeah, schedule's up in the air. We're either going to start at 10 or 11, and schedule next week is going to be different. But I will be seeing you all tomorrow at 10 p.m. And I will also be seeing you on Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. And okay, I don't think they are ending yet. So we are raiding Dulce. Because we haven't raided her in a long time. First raid message is for followers. Second is for subscribers. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for spending your night with me. And I'm super excited to see you all again tomorrow. And next week's schedule will be kind of a mess. I think it will probably only be like three streams, and one of them will be a collab. So, since I will be in Kenyatta. But for now, I go. Have a very, very good night.